Aquarius. My name is Echo, and welcome to your 2025 March tarot reading. We have an eclipse coming up on the 13th and the 14th that's going to hit us. So I just want to let you be aware of that. And as we move forward, just be aware that we are a North Node in Pisces and a South Node in Virgo. So these are the North and South nodes are just points in the sky that we're focused on, random points. They are not planets. So they do tend to dictate the way we're going to operate. Right now, a North Node in Pisces means that you're going to have some dreamlike energy. If something seems a little watery, a little dreamy, follow that because messages have been known to reach us in our dreams when we're away from the distractions of the waking world. And it's natural to feel that way. It's natural to be very emotional about situations that really have an impact with you. Your South Node, Virgo, is going to be all about details, organization, and situations that you can bring order out of chaos with. But South Node is not things that we've already learned and forgotten. It's things we already know how to do, lessons already learned. So if you're feeling the pull towards a more creative, dreamlike, heartfelt energy with the North Node in Pisces, and you have a good handle on how you want to organize things and sort out details, you are right on track. So without further ado, let's get started with your reading. To start, you have Ant Spirit, Time to Collaborate. Now, ants are very tiny, harmless individual creatures by themselves, but they do have a sort of a hive mentality with a queen, much like bees. A lot can be achieved at this time if you're working with people in your environment and situations around you that require teamwork. If they do rear their head and they do pop up and something tells you, hey, this is an energy I can work with, this person may be able to help me in this way, that person may be able to help me in that way. Follow that because ants get a lot more done with collaboration. They take whatever it is they are going to feed everybody with and pick it up and carry it back to the mound. If you've ever watched ants move collectively, they can pick up quite a bit. Ants can carry multiple times their own body weight. But if they're working together, they can carry that much more. So don't be afraid to work with people around you at this time, Aquarius. Next, you have the Waxing Gibbous Moon, Focus. So I just want to point out on this card, you have the individual with the butterfly sitting in her mindset. Butterfly plays very well into like a dreamy, playful energy. Think of like a child chasing butterflies. So if you do have that dreamlike energy, like we talked about the North Node in Pisces, follow that. Don't be afraid to chase butterflies, but focus on what you want. So while you're chasing dreams, it just means take whatever playful energies and whatever things speak to you, whatever's reaching out, and find out how you can apply it and channel that energy in a very focused way, okay? All right, next, Aquarius, you have Connect to the Heart. We were talking about the heart energy with Pisces. So we do have that eclipse coming up, and eclipse is a good time to work with the dark energies and the light half of what's going on with you as well. Everything works in balance. So there are people who will try to sidestep their shadow work to all rainbows and sunshine. But to be honest, Aquarius, you're very well aware that that's not exactly the way life works. You're a forward thinker, Aquarius. You're always 2 steps ahead. So in light of being 2 steps ahead, you have a very clear focus on what it is you want, and you are willing to collaborate like we saw in these cards here, but you're being reminded that you need to connect to the heart too, okay? It's speaking to you at this time, and if you follow that energy and you move forward with it, you're going to be able to put whatever it is you want together in a way that's a little more, I guess you could say, creative and that dreamy energy than just black and white details, all the nitty gritty. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start your tarot reading. First, you have the 2 of Wands. Now, the 2 of Wands talks all about a choice, new doors opening to you. The man standing at the top of the wall is looking out over the land with the 2 wands in his hand. Let me bring this closer for you. Now, the cats in the tarot are synonymous with magic and things that are familiar, hidden in plain sight, as magic often is. And then the globe on his other hand is talking about the world, the balance, the weight on his shoulders, and how he is part of that world but has to carry the weight of so much of it on his back, because that's how we do living day to day, right, Aquarius? So new doors may be opening to you that are calling on you to apply magic and the familiar where you know. If you notice, the ribbon on this staff is changing direction, almost like with the wind. Let me bring that in for you. To the point is blowing across behind him, like a changing of the wind. So there is sort of a change in a wind for a situation for you, Aquarius, that may call you to apply magic where needed and weigh it out with how it impacts your life daily within the greater world. Next, you have the Three of Cups. We were talking about collaboration. Three of Cups is very much a heartfelt energy. Water is all about the heart and dreamy kind of space. So there is a collaboration coming to fruition. Hearing that like attracts like is the expression that's popping into my head. It's like your tribe is coming to you. People who really resonate and click with you are going to be coming about to help you. So if you just look for them, I feel almost like they're there, you know who they are and how you guys can help each other, because you obviously want to give something back. That's how you operate. You realize that working together is how the team can move forward. But if you collaborate together on whatever it is you're working on, I feel that you're both going to have something to gain from this. And this is just a beautiful energy for March. I love this. Next, you have the Emperor. The Emperor is all about taking charge, being the one calling the shots, but he does so responsibly. He is, in the background, you have these two children, okay, noting a younger generation, okay, what he has put forward to see grow, his legacy. So you're not looking to take power on something just for the sake of being the big boss. You're actually looking to bring something about that's going to create a greater good, something down the road. You're investing, if you will. So I just want to see, what does my Aquarius maybe not see coming in the month of March? You have the Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords is all about time to rest. So given that this is what you don't see coming and reversed, it can indicate that maybe you're burning yourself out and you're not paying attention to when it's time for you to rest. You're feeling the pull to go, go, go. That's great as long as you feel the energy to operate that way. You do have people to collaborate and you are very focused at this time. Tapping into your heart sometimes does require a little bit of stop and a little bit of downtime now and then, Aquarius. So be sure that this is on your radar. Right now, it doesn't really seem like it's something you're very concerned about. And everybody knows their limits, Aquarius. So if you really feel like you need to slow down from time to time, keep that on your radar, factor that into the plan, make time for rest, because that way you don't burn out. And when you get on a roll, that sustained energy can just keep going with forward movement with real momentum, and you're not going to get burnt out. What blessings does my Aquarius have for the month of March? You have the Ten of Swords reversed. You're unstoppable. The Ten of Swords is dead, done, defeated, on the ground, over with. But in reverse, this indicates that you're not going to be held down. You're not going to be taken out by your thoughts, because swords are airy energy. They are all about thought, intellect, and communication. So you're going to be communicating in a very effective way. Your ideas are really going to ping and strike a chord with people who truly resonate with you. And you have this blessing at this time, Aquarius. I love that, because that's going to help that collaboration really flow. What advice, last card, what advice do you have for my Aquarius in the month of March? The Five of Cups. Five of Cups, again, that's that water-based heart energy, a very Piscean energy. The advice here is, if something truly feels like it's not serving you and it's bringing you unhappiness, it's okay to let it go. Give yourself permission to recognize the changes that it made in your life, how you grew from it, how you suffered from it, because the light and the dark do come together. Acknowledge it and just move on, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and I'm going to pull a rune. I pull these at random for you. I'm not peeking. Let's pull a rune for you, my dear Aquarius, and see what you have. So the rune you have here is Barcano. Barcano is the rune of beauty, a very feminine energy, and all about just bringing people together in a very beautiful, wonderful way. So there's a very collaborative energy for you here, and it's going to create a lot of forward movement. So don't be afraid to tap into your your tribe at this time and the social connections that really do resonate with you, and just release those that don't. You don't have to give anyone the cold shoulder, but I wouldn't invest any extra energy into anybody or anything that is taking too much from you at this time. I do love this reading for you, Aquarius. I apologize for the late reading. I had them prepared, but technology does what it's going to do. That's just how it is. Pardon my voice. I am fighting a little bit of a cold right now, but thank you so much for joining me. My name is Echo, and I will see you next time.